And it's this type of a set. If Chang lets Becker off the hook here, it could be a runaway because the crowd get behind Becker. His confidence builds. The adrenaline starts to flow a little bit more.
The momentum has swung,
picks up,
hasn't it?
Yep. It has gone from 5-5-2. Chang led in this opening set, just the one service break.
That is a super topspin lob. Out of reach, nothing to do for Boris Becker.
Fascinating how he tried to track this one down, though. It was a good volley, not very deep, and allowed Chang to whip this one up. But Becker is not the swiftest man around the place, but he didn't get back to that very well, I didn't think.
Well, he was moving forward.
Yeah. In his bread and butter serve for a long while, that one out wide.
Went after the pretty attackable serve, didn't he? Just ripped it across the court.
Not a very deep serve, this one from Chang. It gets dealt with. See where this one, well, wasn't too bad, but Becker right over the top of it. That's that forearm jolt that he deals with. Just sheer strength.
1-3.
Time I thought that Boris Becker has been playing a little too far back in returning serve on the deuce court. That time he snuck up in there a little bit. Michael Chang's got that nice wide slice off the Becker forehand, so he went in a little bit further to get that one so early, and that really paid off. So now Boris Becker's in nice position, isn't he? He's got one more serve on this side of the court, and then they'll change ends.
I agree with you, Mary. I've been waiting for him to attack that second serve earlier, and I thought he'd do it sooner. 4-1 Becker, 2 serves to come.
Got him cold. He'll change ends.
After 6 points, and it is 4-2. Dodgy volley, but just out of reach, and Becker's got 5-2.
Michael Chang now with 2 serves. I was watching Chang practice, and he was out there long and hard with his brother today, and he practiced his own serve a lot. And then he had Carl Chang, his older brother and coach, stand at the tee, serving at him very hard in anticipation of the Becker serve. That's just tremendous.
Boy, he anticipated that serve down the middle. You've got to gamble a little, and it's paid off for Becker in this tiebreak because he is moving forward on that return of serve.
6-2. Set points for Becker.
It's a big serve, and he attacked it anyways, about 122 miles an hour.
Chang saves 1 set point, now 2 set points on Becker's serve.
Becker's only at 47% on first serves. But he'll give one of these a rip.
Set to Becker. He was down 5-2. Chang served for the first set, but came short. Germany's Becker ahead in this best of 5 set match by 1-0. The year-ending event is here in Frankfurt, but in this year in tennis, Thomas Muster won more titles than anyone else, 12. But 11 of them came on clay, and the biggest of those against Michael Chang in the finals of the French Open. Muster was unstoppable at Roland Garros, rolling to the title and winning his first ever Grand Slam title. Thomas Muster, 95 French Open champ.
You want to hear how serious the Russian Davis Cup team is in an effort to beat the U.S. in the upcoming Davis Cup final in Moscow in a couple of weeks? Guess who they've hired as practice partners, the Russians? Andrei Medvedev and Mr. Mu himself, the best clay courter in the world. They've hired those guys to be their practice partners for a week before the Davis Cup final.
The American contingent is going over there to practice for a week prior to the match as well. They're going to try and get over there and make sure they don't put too much water on that court, slow it down.
No. Yeah, double fault. First point, second set. I wouldn't do that, by the way. I sure wouldn't get Mr. Mu out there practicing with me. He'd about drive you crazy before you start on the Friday. I'd want to get something the guys can handle.
Yeah, a couple of tomato cans.
Exactly. Love 15.
Well, this is the way Chang started off in the match and led 5-2. Carl Chang has been out probably for a rest or to take a racket job out to get done, and he's just waiting for the changeover to get back in his seat. But Chang started off in a very aggressive fashion and then led 5-2 and sort of played a tentative game when he served for it, and that's all that Becker needed to get in. 7 aces. There's that motion again, holds it back, and now explodes. Rotation of the shoulders, throws the racket up at the ball.
Jan Tiriac again in the middle of your screen there. Tiriac sent the greatest facts of all time, in my opinion, to Ilie Nastase a couple of months ago. And 3 aces in a row. And that one, I mean, he's moved it all over the box. That one didn't have much on it, but a tremendous angle, and just kicked out off the court and tailed off wide. What a rhythm Becker is enjoying right now.
Ilie Nastase was a great year-end player.
And I'll
he
tell
won
that
it 4 times.
I'll tell that story in just a minute. Oh, he got it.
Hooked that one cross court. Becker was looking for down the line, as he should. It's deuce.
And look at the racket preparation. It's ready on the run. That's a good free lesson for you folks at home. When you start to track a ball down, first thing that goes back is the racket, and then run as you're getting there with the racket back ready to execute the shot.
Tell us the fact story. Yeah.
Just over an hour of play there on the Arado time clock.
Game point.
Let for service.
Spiel. Easy game. No, not that easy, but Becker holds on. He was down love 30, 1 game to love.
First game, second set.